Hey guys, what's up? Darcy here at 6 Strings 9 Lives. Back for a little video. I want to show you something that, two reasons I want to show it to you, and one of the biggest reasons I got back into vinyl and got talking about it, and then my family had bought me a turntable for Christmas, I think going on 3 years this December. And so anyways, I'm going to talk about the Iron Maiden 2014 reissues, and they had a box set that they put out that included Iron Maiden's debut and Killers and Number of the Beast. Excuse me. So I was late to the party, and it was like 2016. I'm like, well, okay. I was searching and searching and searching. How am I going to get one of these? I finally tracked one down, new, sealed, and still in Canada. You know, I definitely paid for it, that's for sure. I had also emailed the guy. I said, you know, I heard something about they don't quite fit in these boxes. Is this the one that fits? And you know, he didn't really know, and I'm not going to blame him for what I'll show you here. But anyways, I ordered it, and there's the box that the first 7 studio albums and Live After Death go into. There's a few videos on the VC, on YouTube, VC, whatever, on this, and I was definitely pumped to get this. And one of the biggest reasons, of course, is Iron Maiden's artwork is phenomenal, and that's why I'm going to give this box design a pass, because the artwork speaks for itself. You know, it's kind of like, why have a fancy box when you got a beautiful cover on every album in here? So this box contains, I know you know these, but we'll just run down them quick. So there's Iron Maiden's debut, Killers, one of the most iconic covers ever in metal, and also included in this box to begin with was Number of the Beast, another iconic cover in the history of metal for sure. Okay, so after that, the trick is, as these are released, you want to fill up your box, and the time that came around for me to fill my box, they were all available, so it wasn't an issue for me to pick them up, and I'll show you the rest that I did pick up. So next up was Peace of Mind. So we'll run through these quick, because this is the boring part. Not really, but okay. And there you go, another iconic cover and one of my all-time favorite live albums. There we go, 1984's Power Slave, 1986 Somewhere in Time, and Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. So this box, I had all my albums lined up, the ones I just showed you, and my box hadn't arrived yet. And when it came, do you think I could get these inside the box? I was just, you know what, I was devastated. I was like, you know, I was like, what a waste of money. I was so angry. Then I started watching a couple of videos, the Vinyl Corner, and another guy named Dean Everest has a channel on here, and they had left, one of the guys, I think Dean, left a link to, I wrote it down, customer service team at warnermusic.com, and said, you can get the bigger box, they'll send it to you. And so I emailed them and explained, you know, I'm a huge Iron Maiden fan. I was so disappointed. No matter what I tried to do, I removed every inner sleeve, I did everything I possibly could to make those 8 albums thin enough to go in here, but it was no way. You would have needed a hammer to pound that last one down. And yeah, so I was pretty choked. Anyways, I emailed them, they got back to me right away, and they sent me out a bigger version. So I'll line these up so you can kind of see. So there's an extra at least ½ an inch there, and it's just perfect. It fits perfect. It is actually still a little tight, even with the new box, but boy was I relieved to get that box and be able to put all my 8 Iron Maiden albums in there. Because just prior to that, I went out and bought, the other part of the reason was I bought the 1990 to 2015 box set that included No Prayer for the Dying and Fear of the Dark. And I thought I'm going to fill that up as I go, and I have, and I'll show you that down the line here, and maybe in a future video. But anyways, I'm like, now I got this. I was so happy to get the slightly bigger box. It's not such a snug fit. It actually fits really nice, so very relieved to get that. So yeah, there it is. There's the bigger version. Fits nicely in there. Back cover, which shows everything. It is exactly the same except a ½ inch bigger. These are all the 2014 Iron Maiden reissues. I'm not bent on getting the originals of all these. The only way I would have started seeking originals on this if these other ones were altered in any way. They're really not, except for the dates and the things you see on the bottom. You know, the dating here. Sure, it's nice to have an original, but I'm not going to track down every Iron Maiden album as long as I have these. And one of the biggest reasons was, you know, the artwork is phenomenal. I just wanted to be able to have a nice big cover to look at, and I thought if I am going to collect some vinyl, I'm definitely going to try to hit my favorite bands. You know, my Maidens, my Priests, and stuff that I've talked about on my channel. But anyways, that's my experience. Warner Brothers, our customer service team at warnermusic.com was phenomenal. And I believe this box came all the way from the UK, and it only took about 3 weeks to get to Canada, which was super acceptable time frame. It was packed unreal. You know, that's a long way to go, traveling from the UK to Canada. I'm totally impressed with that. Anyways, that's my Iron Maiden, and the year was the album's from 1980 to 88, which if you've watched my Iron Maiden ranking, you're going to see a lot of these albums at the top. That was the heyday for me. Love every one of these. Live After Death, again, phenomenal. Listening to some Priest Live in the back here. Another phenomenal Priest Live album. Kind of forgot how good that one actually was, but that's it. I'll stop babbling on. Thank you for subscribing, you guys. It's been fun, and it's continued to be a real high point for me, is sharing things with you guys. Comment below. Let me know what you think of these reissues. Do you have any? Do you want them? They sound phenomenal. 180 gram vinyl. Really good investment. If I do come across some original pressings of these in you know, VG plus condition, I'll definitely pick them up if the price is right. Definitely not against that, for sure. And that's it. Talk to you next time. Stay heavy.